What's up, everyone? How are you guys and gals doing? We got a great video for you today. You know, one thing that doesn't happen is diamond clubs, they never get recognition for what they do. They only get hit with the bad stuff. So this makes this story really awesome because actually a mayor of a town recognized the AOA's, the Outlaws, charitable contributions to the community. Now, it is in Iceland, but that doesn't make any less valuable to the AOA for their work that they're doing. Now, in America, they do a lot as well. They just don't get recognized for it because you have the propaganda that comes out in the media as far as the media carrying the cops, ideology, if you will. So it's real nice once in a while to be able to cover stories like this. And I know all the major clubs from the Hells Angels, the Banditos. I actually think the Banditos were once honored in San Antonio, if I'm not mistaken, by a councilwoman. But then she was bashed in the newspapers because they were a supposed outlaw motorcycle gang, and everybody dogpiled on her, where she actually had to come out and apologize. And apologize for what reason? Because they really went out there helping people. So it is nice to hear that a mayor of a town was actually cool somewhere in the world to a diamond club. Now, let's hear what they did. This is going to be out of the Derry Journal, and I guess it's been around since 1772. It's a long time. You know, well, the New York Post was started by Benjamin Franklin. At least they know somewhat what journalistic standards are. But Derry Mayor hosts reception for the Outlaws Motorcycle Club, and the reception was held, it looks like last Friday night, in recognition of the club's charity work in the city and the district. And there you see the mayor right now handing an award to a member of the Outlaws, and all the Outlaws showing their patches. Got a young man right there, probably a real proud son of an outlaw. And there you can see her giving a little spiel. Everybody's sitting down. It must have been a wonderful thing. The mayor of Derry City and Strabane District Council, Sandra Duffy, addressing members of the Outlaws MC at Guildhall during a reception in their honor. That was cool. Frickin' A. And that photo again was by Jim McAfee. It just looks like a fun time. And there's another one. Some really great photos. Really great photos. Let's go to the next page, see if we got any more of the story right there as far as them helping out. Even the mayor's smiling right there. You know, this is what's pretty cool, man. Everybody's smiling, and you don't have law enforcement or anything out there being a bunch of jerks, as they usually are. So it is nice. It really is. I know we do a lot of horrible stories a lot, but once we get this type of stuff in, especially for diamond clubs, I want to highlight it. And I want to highlight it for all clubs out there, especially diamonds, because you do catch hell in the newspaper. You always heard of that story of the Hells Angel out in California that started that bike drive where he would get bikes for little kids and stuff like that. That's helping the community. I know out here in Rockford, Illinois, the Rockford Charter of the Hells Angels are a big supporter of Special Olympics. You got the Chicago guys, and you know what? They just raise a lot of money. They help a lot of kids, and it's unfortunate that law enforcement's always on them. They always want to talk the bad about clubs. They never want to talk about the good. No, instead what they'll do is everybody knows Toys for Tots. And a lot of these clubs are a part of that run every year. All the majors are, the support clubs are, and you have the regular mom and pop clubs, all that stuff that get involved. But they go on to claim, well, you know, this organization, they might give some teddy bears, but they're really criminals on wheels. Never anything good about them. You know, they might come out in an article and say, well, not everybody's involved, not everybody's a criminal, but they're doing that with a sly type of voice, and they're giving that smile outside the camera that, yeah, we just, you know, fooled you, but this is what we really think. And I don't think that thing in San Antonio with the Banditos should have happened, because they did put a lot of hard work into the community. A lot of these guys are a part of a community, duh. So where they're living, they want to see it prosper just as much as anybody else. Just because they choose to be in a club, they choose to be with the brotherhood that they're in, doesn't mean they should be looked at bad. These are grandfathers, husbands, brothers, sons. So why put this stigma on them? Especially when it's needed now more than ever, where the economy's really damn bad and people are really hurting. You're looking at people that can't even afford groceries. They got to make a decision between making rent and then eating. So clubs, get out there and help out. I know there's a story that was out of England, and he was an outlaw. And he had his restaurant open and helping people during the vid, as did other clubs. And I don't want to make it seem like, because, you know, I do have a bias, that it's only the AOA that doesn't. No, it's the Hells Angels, Banditos, Mongols, Mom and Pops, everybody out there doing it. And they do deserve recognition for what they're doing. So I thought it was a real good story. I thought it's about time somebody did it, even though it was in a different country, but it doesn't make it any less important, and it's something that you should know about. Rock on. Join the Insane Throttle's Members Only Club. 2 ways to join over on Spotify and YouTube. Insane Throttle Biker News' channel, by the way. With your membership, you get exclusive content Monday through Friday. China Dow's on there with me. Y'all love China Dow. Also, you get an invite to the yearly Rumble in the Woods, where we get together, have parties, have fun. So make sure you join the Insane Throttle's Members Only Club over on Spotify or YouTube. Rock on!